Greetings everyone on the internet, this is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today we finally get to demonstrate a fantastic guitar that we've been waiting on for you, and that is this guitar, the Taylor 614 CE Builders Edition. It is new for 2018. It was introduced during the Summer NAMM show as kind of a continuation of what Taylor's been doing with the introduction of the V-Class bracing for this year, and part of the Builders Edition series, which featured one guitar before that one, and we'll get to that in a second. The 614 CE Builders Edition is a 614 guitar, which is a 600 series grand auditorium guitar with kind of a director's cut mix of ingredients, if you will, where Andy Powers has gone in and created a scrumptious guitar. I said scrumptious, it's beautiful. That is both tonally superior and has amazing both aesthetic and ergonomic properties. So what that means is it looks beautiful and it feels really good to play. So let's talk about some of the specs and what sets this apart. So it's a 614 that's grand auditorium body. It's got the new V-Class bracing. If you don't know what that is, we've got lots of videos on it, lots of demonstrations on guitars throughout the lineup showcasing this new bracing. But it's basically two parallel braces with some additional fan braces that make the guitar more rigid in the middle, more flexible on the sides. It increases volume and sustain at the same time, which has been something that's been difficult to do with X bracing that preceded it. It also improves guitar's intonation so that up and down the neck, all of the notes sing out. There's great, what's the sound I'm looking for? It is, every note sings. There's not a bad note on the neck, but it's not due to the neck, it's due to the bracing. And there's good intonation, so if you play a note that's like an E and then you play a D, it's in tune. Guitar players, you might know what I'm talking about here. Some other things that happen is you can play a note right up here, which I'll demonstrate for you, and it's in tune. The whole guitar is in tune. Everything sounds fantastic. It's in line with itself. It's just a wonderful design change. And it's really brought to life in this new package. The Builders Edition features a top that's torrefied spruce. That's normal. We see that on the 600 series. Back and sides of beautiful flamed maple. This is a really nice example here. But there's some other very interesting aspects to it. So it's got the armrest bevel, which is usually seen on the 900 series, presentation series, and some custom models, which is really comfortable for the arm. But it also has a bevel here on the cutaway. And then the heel, there's this compound carve, and we'll show you some photos of this, but what's happening is that they have done this compound bend on the cutaway, so it follows the taper of the heel. So this whole thing is really comfortable if you're playing in the upper registers, which the V-Class bracing invites you to do. And then all of the binding is rounded off as well. So in addition to the armrest, every single bit of the side of this guitar is rounded off, so there's not a kind of hard 90-degree angle there or edge. It's got a wonderful edge burst finish, and it is all done in a silent satin. So it's a satin finish like you would see on some of their other guitars, but it's a little bit different. It's very thin and it's quiet, so it doesn't, you know, a lot of times you grab a satin guitar and it kind of rubs against your clothes and you can hear that, like a, not quite sandpapery, but kind of that sound, that friction. That doesn't exist here. Beautiful gold, antique gold Goto 510 tuners grace the peg head. Ebony bridge and fingerboard, 1 3/4 inch nut width. All of the typical Taylor hallmarks along with the ES2 pickup system are here. But the real key aspects to the Builders Edition are the armrest bevel, the cutaway bevel, that compound carve on the heel, and the chamfered off binding along with the satin finish. So this is a fantastic guitar. We're going to demonstrate for you. The combination of torrefied spruce and maple gives you a really wonderful, resonant, crystalline type sound. So all of the notes are very even. It projects very, very well. There's not a bad note on the neck, and it's very, very present. It's really just got a beautiful sound to it. There's the brightness of maple, but it's not brittle sounding at all. Now, if you've watched any of our videos, you might have seen another Builders Edition, and just as a refresher, I happen to have one of those here. So this is the other one that they've done so far. It is a K14 CE, very much the same thing with some nicer, fancier appointments. Abalone inlay on the fingerboard and peg head, an abalone border around the top and along the back, and some beautiful koa. Now, I'm going to tell you guys watching this video, if you're drooling right now and about to pick up the phone, this particular one belongs to my friend Manny, and that's kind of been the story with most of these. These guitars have sold about as soon as we've gotten them or beforehand. I don't know how long they'll be making these available, and it's been difficult for us to get them. So if you're wanting one, you definitely want to go to our website and pre-order one so that as soon as we get one available, it becomes yours. So these 614s have just now been arriving. We're happy to finally receive them. We're going to demonstrate this one for you, compare it to the K14 so you can hear the difference between the koa and the maple on these two gorgeous guitars. Check it out. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed listening to the 614 and the K14 CE Builders Edition guitars that Taylor is producing for 2018. Very special guitars, very limited as far as availability that's out there. So if you want to put one under your Christmas tree or put one in your collection, definitely go to our website, it's alamomusic.com. You can take a look at the listings that are there. I doubt we have one in stock. It's very rare if we do, but you can pre-order one and get the very next one in your hot little hands. Also, if you didn't know and you want to support this channel or just show your Alamo Music pride out there on the street, below each video you can take a look at a lineup of shirts that we've got and represent Alamo Music no matter where you are, whether you're in Texas, North Dakota, Sweden, what have you. So, as always, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, you guys? We're here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas, and we're very excited to announce the 30th annual Guitar Wars. The theme this year is Shred the Halls, and it's taking place at Sam's Burger Joint right here in San Antonio on December 11th at 7 p.m. To enter, we want you to post a 30-second to 1-minute video of you playing and post it on Instagram and tag us at Alamo Music. We want you to use the hashtags Shred the Halls, Alamo Music, Play a Note, and Guitar Wars 30. There are 3 categories. We got electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and bass. 3 winners from each category will receive an awesome prize, and the top player from each one has a chance to be featured on our YouTube channel. We want everybody to enter. There are no limitations on genres, but your submissions are due by December 1st. There are always some great players there, but we're looking forward to seeing some new faces. Show us what you got. Is that okay? Is that good?